Okay, we're going to be working on page 126 of your refresher book. This is the red book, this guy. So just want to remind you that we're going to be working in this book and not the Tape Success book. So today we're looking at percents, decimals, and fractions. And we want to kind of understand that percents and decimals and fractions are basically different languages to say the same thing. And you know this, actually, if you think about it. If I were to say to you, okay, let's talk about $1. If I say that I have 50 cents out of $1, that's 0.50. You've seen that at the store 100 times. I think you would probably agree that if I have 50 cents of $1, I have 50% of it. And if I were to express that as a fraction, 50 over 100, or if you reduce it, you have half a dollar. When you reduce 50 over 100, it comes down to 1/2. So really, it's the same thing, it's just different ways to say it. Just like if you, for example, were to say hello in Spanish, hola. If you were to say hello in German, Tag. You're saying the same thing, you're just expressing it in a different format. Now, just like languages, you can translate one to another. So let's look at our first translation. We're going to translate percents to a decimal. And the way you do that is you think to yourself that a percent, 76% for example, oh, excuse me, oh, pardon me, can be expressed as 76.0. To convert it to a decimal, you make a move. Here's your move. Take your decimal and move it 2 to the left. So, 1, 2, 0.76. 1, 2, 0.50. Now, don't change the number of times you move. This is 100%. It's 1, 2. It's always 2. So 100% is 1.0. If you have 150%, it's 1, 2, 1.5, 0. 147, 1, 2, 1.47. Okay. So that's how you convert a percent to a decimal. Next, converting a decimal to a fraction, what you do is you take your decimal and you put it over 100. So 50 becomes 50 over 100, 0.50. 0.25 becomes 25 over 100, and 0.75 becomes 75 over 100. Now you may need to reduce those fractions, so this would reduce out to 1/2, 1/4, and 3/4. So that's how you convert a decimal to a fraction. Put it over 100, reduce if you need to. So your assignment, you've got page 126, 1 through 8.